in love.
What?
Fix your camera, my boy.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that.
Yeah. See, Joey know what the business is. Joey know what's up. Yeah.
Bro.
From Black Haven to Orange Mound, East Memphis and downtown, North Memphis, South Memphis, and Riverside. Big Memphis, we live. This is Cut The Malarkey Radio on Bumpin 96.3 FM.
I thought you had it. My bad. I was quiet for you. You weren't gonna do it.
Bro,
Well,
normally when we trying to do the intro,
you sound like you was getting ready to talk. Come
Man,
on,
look,
bro.
he got
you
us
sit here and cut
domesticated.
us off every
He
time.
got me and Papa
And
Logo
then
I
domesticated.
just hit the horns,
I
bro.
just want to
I
sit
just
here
hit
and
the horns.
smile.
Well, you know what?
You
You know
wanna-
what? Hit the horns again. Hit the horns again.
Here we go.
Hit the horns again. Welcome back to Cut The Malarkey Radio, man. You already know the hardest station and show in Memphis. Bumpin 96.3. Cut The Malarkey Radio. We in this thing. You hear me? Black Haven Mon, Papa Lokiano, D-Terrell 217. And we got a
What's the
special
finger?
guest in this mother.
You can't
Ah,
say
man,
that.
You
man.
can't say that on the radio,
You can't
brother.
say, I didn't say it. I said, man, that my homie, my brother,
This ain't your homie. This ain't your
my,
brother.
my
This-
fellow Memphian, my boy Joey. What's going on, man?
Good. How are y'all doing today? Great day to be alive.
First of all, this not your homie. This my homie. This
I'm
my
everybody's homie.
homie. I met him first, so
That don't matter.
It's all right.
Well, he-
Yes, it do.
I can be shared. I'm everybody's homie.
what up with you,
Man.
Joey, man? But I do got a quick question though.
Sure.
Did you just say the baddest show in Memphis?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what
I don't think I said that.
No, you
No,
talking
that's
about
what he
me.
said.
I was
I
trying
don't
to
remember
get it
saying
out.
that.
I was trying to.
Here.
See,
Man, but what'd you say?
I said
Oh, I
I don't
didn't say
remember
nothing.
saying that.
Man. But man, hey y'all, we want to welcome Joey. I can't say I want to call him, you know what I'm saying? But we want to welcome Joey to Cut The Malarkey Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you all for the
Radio.
opportunity.
Is this your first radio interview?
I did Bring TV a while back. I've done him a
Bring
while.
Shout out to
twice.
Bring.
He's
Shout out to
amazing.
Bring.
Shout out
Shout
Bring
out.
TV, man. He's the GOAT.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
for
He
sure.
really is.
He is for sure.
We're trying to get to his level, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He like a big brother does, you know what I'm saying? So we trying
I
to
agree.
get to his level.
He's
Man.
amazing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love doing
Absolutely.
two of his interviews that were awesome.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his
Okay,
interview
yeah.
skills are incredible. Again, welcome to the show, Joey.
Thank
I
you for
want to
having
give
me.
everybody a rundown, just a kind of brief introduction of who Joey is, man. You tell the listeners about yourself a little bit, man.
So I am a Memphis actor, music artist, dancer, and I also work at a car dealership, and I own my own business too.
Really? What business you on?
It's called Joey Show Cars. It's a mobile car detailing business. I started detailing my parents' cars, and then I moved on to doing my neighbors, and then from there, more neighbors, and then their friends, and it's been going great.
That's good.
Hey man,
That's good, man.
that man
Congratulations on
working.
the business. For sure.
That man working. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. If I ain't rapping, I'm out here acting. And if I ain't acting, I'm out here selling y'all cars. And with me selling y'all cars, if it's just a little bit of dirt on it, guess who you can call? Me, because I'm still doing everything. Shout out to Joey, man.
That's a busy
Thank
man.
you.
So I want to know. So when you started detailing cars, did that set up the work ethic toward everything else?
So detailing cars, I've always had a passion for cars and automobiles, and being able to detail them is extraordinary. You get to have the happiness and the refinement of getting each detail of that car pristine, even if it's just cleaning the rims or doing the door jambs or doing the mats or the seats. Having, and it makes the customers happy at the end of the day when they get to see how good the car that they have gotten detailed for them it's just amazing. I mean, and it makes me happy to be able to do it for people because as much as I get to be around the cars, I also get to make them happy by showing them the each detail that I get to take in, making their car look wonderful.
Yeah. That's what's
So
up.
once I get my car back, take it up there to Memphis. Let Joey detail it there. Say less.
Oh, he ain't
For
said nothing
sure.
but a word.
I'm telling you. So the focus being on the customer, how important is customer service to you, like across all aspects of what you do?
Very important. I look at it as the golden rule of treat others the way you want to be treated. And so I always try to tell myself, having customers is great, and especially having recurring customers is even better because doing great job on them makes them want to keep coming back to you, and then they refer you to their friends, and then boom, your business is just growing.
Yeah.
And I'm not, every now and then my business may be slow, or it may not always be happening, but the chances that I get with people, even if it's just giving out business cards or even decal stickers at a car show, is great. Too, because it allows them to be able to have a conversation with me, and they get to ask me questions about how my business works, and I get to tell them about me having a waterless product which I use for the exterior, the rims, and the door jambs, which is the same substance they use on airplanes, I use on cars. And then I have interior products from Cougar's Detailing, which is the same stuff that I use at the dealership, I use on my cars. And then I have my own tire shine that I got from Costco and things like that.
That's what's up.
Man.
You a car detailing Iron Man.
You got all the tools.
You got everything you need. So I want to ask you. So you got a passion for cars. What's your favorite car?
My favorite car would have to be a Lamborghini Aventador.
Ooh, I want it. I want to go fast.
Me too.
I can respect it as a fellow car guy. I can respect
He
it.
said I can respect it. What, you oppose? It's a Lambo. What you talking about?
What's yours?
I like Ferrari.
Oh, you like the Eclipse?
I
What
love
year?
every car, but to me, Lambos have
That
a
man
special
compared
heart
the Eclipse to a
place in my
Lambo.
heart.
Well, if I'm gonna go with supercars, then I'm gonna say GTRs. Those are my favorite
Yes,
cars. So,
especially, yep, for sure. Reminds me of Fast and the Furious.
bam. See,
I like a
it's car guy stuff,
1988
man.
Lincoln Town car. I like a 1988 Lincoln Town car.
Hey,
Man,
shout out to Lincoln of Memphis. Then we
Yeah,
have great selections of Lincolns, except those Continentals and town cars. I wish we could still get them, but we don't. But we got nice. Unplug this in. We've got nice 25 Navigators with 48-inch displays and Rejuvenate features. We have 25 Nautiluses. We've got Corsairs, Aviators. We've got them all, except those sedans. I wish we could bring them back, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
if y'all ain't been over there, when we first met Joey, we was at the Chicken and Beer Festival, and
Yep.
they had a all black Lincoln Aviator. I want that truck. I
Come
want it. I
on.
don't care what I got to do,
We'll
except for
treat
get
you
my
right.
credit
We
up.
have great customer service there. We'll make
Papa
sure we
Look
get
Young.
you into the right
I'm
car
sorry.
today.
Papa
Hey,
Look
I
Young. I
want
sat inside that
I
truck.
want Joy to sell me that truck. What you say,
I
No,
wish
Black
I
I
sat in
Haven?
the
could. I'm not
first.
in sales anymore. I'm the lot coordinator now. I
I
take care of
sat
the
in the
lot.
first. It's
That's
mine.
cap. That's cap because
I
because
sat in the first.
when dude opened that truck, I was the first
No,
one. I was right there.
no.
Nope. Nope.
Anyway, my
Just
car.
because you
Nope.
sat
Joey.
in it
Nope.
first don't mean nothing. Because guess
This is
what?
mine.
The make ready prep, he sat in it first.
It
Now.
don't matter. Joey,
Shut
I
up.
want to ask so you said that you don't sell cars anymore, that you're a lot coordinator. Could you tell what their job,
Sure.
well, can you tell her what their job entails? I mean,
Sure thing. So being a lot coordinator, pretty much what I do is, meaning I could things like I run errands for people if they want me to go down to the bank, or if I have to clean a car up for, or even if it's taking a car to a car show, or to Chicken and Beer Festival, or or rearrange the lot to make the lot look good. And it's more than, I mean, we are more than just Lincoln and Memphis. It's Umansky Automotive Group, and we're Umansky Maserati and Alfa Romeo, Acura in Memphis, and then he has a lot of stores in other places in California, etc. And so pretty much what I do is I just take care of the lot, and I also, whatever, the bosses need at the time, or even if it is just sometimes even a customer will come on the lot and I'll clean their car, even if it's not my real position because I'm not a detailer. But still, it makes me happy to be able to, make sure every customer and every, body is taken care of, even if I'm just the lot guy taking care of the lot.
Yeah, so it's
See,
back to
that's
customer
real
service,
customer
treating people
service.
right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, we here, cause bro, that's
Yeah.
real customer service. This ain't even my job, but I'm gonna make sure that when you leave this life, you happy. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
That they
Whatever
want to
the
come
case
back
may be.
and bring people with them.
Shout out to
So
Nick Burchett. Shout out to Emmett. Shout out to Logan. He's the Maserati manager. Shout out to everybody I work with.
Hey man,
for sure.
shout out to
Shout out to
everybody.
everybody, man.
See, people wish they had a coworker like Joey. I wish I had a
Thank you.
coworker like Joey. Y'all need to be more like Joey. WWJD. What would Joey do? Cut the Malarkey be
Hey
right back
man,
right after these messages.
This man here, bro.
Keep that same energy. Cut the Malarkey. We'll be right back on Bumpin 96.3.
Cut The Malarkey Radio, man. We are here with our special guest, Joey.
Ba, 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 ba.
In the building, multi-talented, the actor, lot coordinator at Lincoln, rapper, dancer. What else he said? Oh, business owner,
CEO.
professional car detailer, and customer service excellence specialist.
I'm gonna be real. When I look at Joey, I think since this how I met him, I'll say the dancing detailer.
The dancing detailer
Hey,
Because
is
when I saw my
man.
man juking on stage,
Boy,
when I
you better
saw him
talk
hitting
about it.
the, you hear me? When I
Boy,
saw him hitting the,
boy, you better
you
talk
hear
about
me?
it.
huh, huh,
I
huh,
was
huh,
mad.
huh.
I ain't
Man,
gonna
I
lie to
want to
y'all.
know.
I was mad. I was mad. Because I was like, bro, he up there doing these moves. I'm scared to do them, but I can't do them. He needs to teach me
Never
how to
say
do it.
never.
I
How
be
long you been
trying.
dancing, Joey? How long
So
you been
I've been
dancing, man?
dancing for a long time. Shout out to Ladia Yates. I've been to her classes,
Man, shout out to
and
Yates, man.
Shout out to
and
Lottie
she's
Yates.
amazing. Anybody who wants to take a class with her, please do. She's amazing. And getting to know her for a long time and take some of her classes, it's really, really awesome because you get to learn everything from doing the spins on your toes to doing everything, and and just have fun with it. I mean, yeah, you can take a little bit of what other people are doing on their moves, but make it your own. Even if it's just doing your hands on you like that. You know. Yeah.
You hear me?
I know somebody who do need to take her class, and that's I show speed. Because boy, them jerking moves was not it last week.
I didn't really see it.
Man,
he danced like a 2-year-old learning how to walk.
Hey, that's okay. Everybody has to start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere,
I
bro.
hate you.
He good at
I
other
hate
stuff.
you.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Stick
He's
around,
rich.
sir.
This man.
Hey, when you rich, you can dance how you want to dance.
No,
Facts.
don't do jerking like that. Please don't.
As long as
Please
he hit the Dougie like Gabby Douglas. Now
I,
that was
get out. So
the
so
Douglas.
Joy, staying with the dancing. Where's some of the what is that?
That's the Gabby Douglas.
Y'all wrong. Y'all is wrong.
My
Gabby,
man.
No,
I ain't
she
had
was
nothing to
wrong for
do with
trying to
this.
dance.
She was
Gabby, I ain't had nothing to do with this. Let me let you enjoy. I ain't had nothing to do with this, Gabby. Okay.
Oh,
Y'all silly. Man,
I
but
forgot to mention I also danced for the NBA for a year. I danced for the Memphis Hustle, which is a G League team to the Memphis Grizzlies. So I got to dance on the court in South Haven, Mississippi at the place.
the Lander Center.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Cause them
Lander
guys,
Center.
Center.
Sorry.
That's pretty dope. All
Yeah,
good. It's pretty dope.
hey man,
Yes, sir.
because
I
that's
that was
love it.
cool.
that's gonna be my next question was where's all the places that you danced at? You know what I'm saying?
So I've danced at the what was it? Landers Center, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, Landers Center. I don't know why I couldn't come up with it. Landers Center. I've danced at Lottie Yates' place multiple times, which I got to go back to do more. And I've danced around Memphis. I've so events. Sometimes like being downtown and on Bill Street and them having like music playing. Sometimes I'll just get crunk and jook out and don't care who sees. I got to get bumped.
True Memphis.
And then just anywhere. Sometimes even if it's just with my friends, just get lit.
Yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
danced at work too, at the Lincoln of Memphis. Sometimes I would just dance for fun, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This guy's
Okay,
my
then.
friend. He's my friend.
Okay.
He doesn't know you
No,
guys.
no,
He doesn't know you
because
guys.
at the Chicken and Bread Festival, when we was doing the line dances, I tried to get y'all to come out there, and y'all didn't want to come. So
You danced
me
like a
and Joy,
giraffe. You was all clumsy and stuff.
you
You was out
gotta
there like,
insert the video.
first of all, you ain't have to put that on the radio like that. Why you flailing your arms around, big
Who?
man? You
inflatable too, man.
anyway. See what I have to put up with, Joey? Being an outsider,
Oh,
not
man.
from me. Okay, don't worry about it. I hate
Oh,
y'all.
Everybody's
They
doing
said
great.
I hate y'all. Oh.
Oh.
So, Joey, man, talk to us about your musical influences, man.
So there's a lot. There's a lot of people I really like listening to, and then there's like Young Dolph. Shout out to him. I wish I could have met him. He's
Thanks.
I love his cars that he owns. Having C8s and Lambos and all that. Dream cars of mine. And shout out to every rapper from Memphis, Glorilla. Shout out to Big Boogie. Shout out to everybody. And
Shout out to Boo.
I mean, you got to.
You
And
hear me?
and
I
but
don't know how to do
for
it.
me, my music is a little totally. I mean, it's rap music, but it's totally different in terms of that. I want to spread more positivity in this Memphis world and the world in general, because right now with what's going on, the world needs peace. It needs positivity, and the only way to do that is by coming together as one and showing the world that it's okay, and and I mean it's not okay to kill people, but I mean like it's okay to to cry or to feel like things aren't going right, but at the end of the day just believe in God and believe that everything's going to be okay, and just be happy and positive and be yourself. And my music, Time for Change is one of my songs I made, and When the Tears Begin, and it's both talking about change, time that we need for change, and putting the guns down, and we need more love, especially in the rap industry. We need more peace and love. We don't need back and forth, with the different labels, hating on each other. We need more peace. That's one of my lyrics I wrote was talking about how why do we have to hate on one another because they're from a different label, or they or they're not from the same city that we're in, instead of finding a reason to love one another. You may not always agree with each other, but find a reason to spread that love and positivity.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. We
That's what
see
I'm
that
talking about.
way too much, especially like in hip hop and rap. I don't know if I see it too much in R&B, but hip hop and rap for sure, especially like city versus city, label versus label. Sometimes they on the same label. It's like everybody's fighting their way into the limelight, so to speak, rather than being accepting or loving towards somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you got a good point. I hate to laugh, but as soon as you said R&B, I thought about R&B thugs, and I don't know why that's funny to me.
I
But
mean,
R. Kelly?
it's a couple R&B artists that had beef with each other for a little bit.
like who? Tank. I know Tank was beefing with somebody. That's the only person I can think of.
Well,
Joey, you
you
got a great
got
message,
August
man.
Alsina. You got August Alsina and Trey Songz.
No, that don't count. I can't say
August
what I
don't
want to say.
count.
Let's go the other way. No, say something else.
How come?
Something else.
Then
God.
you had August Alsina. He was beefing with Rich Homie.
Well, who's common
still a
denominator
rapper.
here is never mind.
There's still a rapper in the R&B. You know what, Joey? That's beautiful, man.
Anyway.
And especially being an artist in Memphis, it's nice to hear something other than what we hear all the time. Because
What-
people glorify the negative and the we beefing, we slide and all that, instead of actually trying to make a change and show that the city is actually musically inclined, great tourist spot. They'll never know things like this over the
Right.
perception of maybe the music and or what they hear and see. So
Yeah, that
that's
negative
good, man.
media. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying, and
Kinda-
I'm definitely trying, and I know, it may not help everybody, but at least to let people know, hey, there is somebody that wants to, shine the light on the world and shine the light on Memphis, and let people know that Memphis isn't all bad. There's a lot of good things in Memphis and in the world itself.
Thanks. Big
Yeah,
facts.
man.
So I want to ask you music, because we're talking about your music. Tell me about the first song that you ever recorded. Like, what was that process like? What was your thought process?
Shout out to Wayne Snyder. He was my producer for a long time, and he actually, before he moved, he lived close by me, and I used to go, like, he literally lived close to the Memphis Zoo, and so I used to be able to go to his studio at his house, and because his studio that he hand built himself was behind his house, and getting to work with him was amazing. And we did, When the Tears Begin, and making that song was so, at least to me, it was powerful, because I was trying to spread a message of, you know what was the message, that, that what happens with gun violence, and the causes it can make on effects on families and people is not good. And I wanted to make something that people could understand, listen to, and understand that, that we need more peace and more happiness brought onto this world, and gun violence is never the answer.
Got you. Okay.
That's
Okay.
what's
Yeah,
up.
that's a memorable
Like
experience.
it, man.
Go ahead. Cut The Malarkey Radio. Be right back. Bumpin 96.3 FM.
Hey,
Change that dial.
bumping
Keep that same energy. Cut the Malarkey. We'll be right back on Bumpin 96.3.
6.3. Maine, welcome back to Cut The Malarkey
Welcome
Radio.
back to the Malarkey Radio.
We're here with our special guest,
Who we got
Joey,
today?
in the building. We still got some more to cover with him, man, so y'all can get to know him and his creative and business sides a little bit more. But let's dive into some rapid fire questions with Joey.
Rapid fire.
You know what I'm saying? Just to lighten up the mood, have a little bit of fun, and you get to know him a
Little bit of
little bit
fun.
better. So, Joey, you ready?
A little bit better.
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Let's
All
go.
right, let's get it. First question: navigator or aviator?
Woo, I'd have to say, depending on which one you wanting, comfort and luxury, because the Navigator to me is going against the Escalade, and what Lincoln did with the Navigator, I would have to say Navigator to me, because you have the features from the Nautilus into the Navigator, because you have that 48-inch display going across the whole front. You've got Rejuvenate feature, which is in the screen, so when you push it, as long as you're in park, the seat will push back for you, massage will turn on, the screen will come down like a waterfall, and a lady will start speaking to you, and you just relax. And
Magical radio lady. What is this?
and
Wait a
and it's,
I want to
and it's
navigate.
please do come to Lincoln of Memphis, Ridgeway 385. We're open Monday through Saturday, sometimes Sundays. But you know what? It's a great time to buy a car.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out Lincoln, Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Second question. Would you prefer being in the studio late night or a Sunday car meet early in the morning?
That's a hard question, because I like both, but I'd have to say probably the car meets, because you get to be around wonderful people. I mean, the music business too, but at the car meets, you get to be around these wonderful individuals who don't matter, if you ask them 10 questions or 1,000 questions, they'd love to answer your questions about cars, and they love to show it off to you. And like today, I was at the Edge Motor Museum. Shout out to Richard Vining. He's the owner of Edge Motor Museum on the Edge District downtown. And it's the second Saturday of every month. They have cars and coffee, and you get to come, and they have coffee. And it's a cool car museum. It's American Speed Car Museum. And they have everything from, Mustangs to a DeLorean MC They had a Ford GT at one point, and you just get to learn about the American history and the speed, and get to see the cool cars that people bring.
Ain't DeLorean
Right,
from Back to the
right,
Future?
write that
Yep.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Write that down so we can go over there.
88
Write that
miles an
down.
hour.
Uh-huh.
You hear
This
me?
one.
Yep.
Write that down.
Put it in your
Question.
notebooks.
Put it in your notebook. We gotta go over there. Usher or Chris Brown?
That's a hard question. I like both. That's a really hard question because I listen to both, to be honest. So, let's see. I have to go with Usher then.
Got you. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
But I like them both.
All right.
So,
Yeah. Both
There's
great
no
artists.
wrong answer.
Right. All right. Freestyle dance or choreographed set?
I'd have to say freestyle to me because choreographing is great, but what makes freestyle and dance like Memphis Juckin' great, better because you get to
What?
really enjoy being, dancing and having the music, feel through your body and just having those rhythms of bucking and getting crunk and, like Duke Deuce and, get
Yeah.
those moves
Shout out to
going.
Duke Deuce.
Shout out to Duke Deuce for sure. And, and those, it's just really fun because, everybody's watching you, but you're in your own head and you're not really thinking about it. You're just killing it out there. You're spinning
Yeah.
on your toes. You're living.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'd say the freestyling for me.
Freestyle dance. Got you.
Memphis
Got
can
you.
buck a
That
little
creative expression. That creative, you know what I'm saying? Yo, dream collab out of this list that I picked right here.
All right.
You gotta pick one. We got Drake, we got J. Cole, or Chris Brown.
I would have to say I'll probably have to go with Drake.
Okay. Okay, good choice. Okay, if you want a road trip, are you on a road trip? You jamming slow jams or some trap?
It depends for me. Reason why I say that is because I bring my own AirPods, so I have my own Spotify, so I just listen to music on my own. But if I'm not doing that, it just depends on what's on and what's good feeling to me. So if it's trap, it depends on what it is. If it's slow music, it also depends on what it is. So it just depends to me, and where I'm going and what I'm doing at the moment, and what's playing on the radio.
Got you. Okay. Best spot for inspiration in Memphis.
Best spot for inspiration in Memphis to me, anywhere. I say that because you could be downtown, you could be at Overton Park Square, or you could be South Memphis. It doesn't matter where you are. You just have those moments of where you just get lost into something, and then your mind just starts thinking, okay, this may sound good, and then if you have a pen or paper, you just start writing that stuff down. Or if your phone, your phone works even better because you can write those lyrics or whatever down in your phone. And so I'd have to say anywhere, to be honest. There's not, just a perfect spot. Every place is a perfect spot to, even Bill Street, just walking down Bill Street, and just thinking, having those music playing and, can be a great, idea of, okay, maybe I can make a movie out of this, or maybe I can make, a song about Bill Street, or,
That's a great answer.
It
Yeah,
is.
Really good answer.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I know.
it
I
is.
came up with a song in front of what's the name? Jake Purtle. I was outside Jake Purtle. So give me some what's called the little grizzly thing?
Gizzards.
Yeah, I got me some gizzards. Came up with a song.
Okay, would you rather headline the show in Memphis or open for a major act in Atlanta?
I would have to say Memphis to start off because that's where I live, and I gotta show my respect and and my love to my fans in Memphis, and before I go anywhere else because they're the number one, and they're the ones that see me and listen to me before I even go big.
Yeah. Okay. So after a long day, because you a busy man, what is your go-to comfort food?
I'd have to say Huey's, Midtown Huey's. It's the best hamburger, getting those world famous Huey burger and cheese fries and and ranch and a Coca-Cola that's the bomb.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Last
Huey's
question,
is the
Joey.
go-to.
Last question. Since you're a car guy, do you prefer cruising or pushing it? I'm talking about pedal to the metal.
I would have to say cruising because, one, I don't live on an Autobahn, so I can't floor 100 and some miles an hour. But also, I'd have to say cruising because you really get to enjoy the feeling of, driving anywhere you want, freedom, being able to, when you're behind that wheel, just not thinking about much, just taking it anywhere you want to go and see where you ends up. So I have to say cruising, especially my 2025 Toyota Camry hybrid, 53 in the city, 50 on the highway, great gas mileage being a hybrid. I just get to cruise.
Yeah, that was Rapid Fire with Joey. Wonderful job.
Joey's the man. Joey's the man.
all...
Papi Lociano didn't agree with one of your answers, but I'm gonna let him say it. I'm gonna let him tell you. He didn't agree with one of your answers, man.
Huey's. There's good Dixie Queen right there. Good Dixie Queen. Right there. On the corner. You can go to Dixie Queen.
It wasn't about what you want to eat.
I know it even wasn't, but I'm just a Dixie Queen. Dixie Queen, cut me my check, man, before we have problems around here. All this promotion I'm giving y'all you know what? Cut the Malarkey be right back after these messages before I
They
get
fries
mad.
be wet sometime though.
Shut up.
Keep that same energy. Cut the Malarkey. We'll be right back on Bumpin 96.3.
Welcome back to Cut The Malarkey Radio, man. You know what I'm saying? Win this thing with Big Joey, Jukin' Joey, D-Terrell
Yes,
Joey,
sir.
Lot Coordinator Joey,
Hey.
Actor Joey. You heard me?
Sir.
We in this thing. A man that does a lot. So I really want to ask you, Joey. So
Sure.
what's next, man? Like
A jack of all trades.
what do you have
A
planned
Joey
down
of
the
all
line, or what do you
trades.
want to do? Ooh, Joey of all trades.
I
That's
like
dope.
that.
That's a good one.
I like that.
So I want to know what's next for
can't
you,
book a
man.
day
Like, what
without
do you
money.
got
Up and down.
down the line, or what's something that you want to do or get started?
I'd love to be able to. So I've been acting since I was young. I started off doing Annie, which I played as Bert Healy in a play, and then as I got older, I started doing TV shows and films. And so I did everything from Women of the Movement to Young Rock to I even when uh, when Craig Burrow was doing something in Los Angeles because I'm best friends with his son Graham Burrow, and which we grew up, we did high school together, and so I got to be a stand-in in one of Craig Burr's films with Eddie Murphy and Mike Epps. And then from there, I've done other stuff from like Bluff City Law, which was filmed in Memphis, which they even asked me to come back to do a speaking role in the second season, but it didn't continue, which is okay. I love being in the first one as a background. But my goal is to ultimately one day have a speaking role in something and major, and so that, and I hope to also continue, hopefully inspire some more people to chase their dreams, and because you're never too late to do that. And I've also done commercials, like I'm constantly in Landers commercials, from Landers Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Landers Ford, Landers GMC, Landers Auto Sales, Landers Cadillac in Memphis. I'm constantly in those commercials, which is awesome. And recently I did something which, if y'all haven't seen the show, it's on Angel Studios. I recommend y'all watching it. It's called A Week Away, the series. I am a featured background in that. I have my own name. I'm called Raj, and I'm in, and so being in that series is amazing. It's 7 episodes, 4 of them already out, and it's just it's about kids at a summer camp, and I'd say it's based off the movie A Week Away, which is on Netflix, and so this is A Week Away, the series, and directed by Alan Powell. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the cast, Cozy, Antonio, and all the other wonderful background friends that I worked with, and shout out to everybody who made that show possible. I'd love to do more, and and I did that, and that was amazing time. We got to dance, sing, we got to enjoy hanging out with each other, and just the atmosphere was amazing, and it just was a fun time. I felt like I was actually back at camp.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Now,
called good acting.
Hey man,
it's good.
I know a guy who's writing some stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can hook up with him. He's right there in
That
the
would be
city. So,
awesome. I would love that.
so hey man,
Let's do that. I would love it.
For
we can
sure,
get
man.
you, try to get you in contact with him.
That'd be
I
great.
I did see your post about that series. Like you were like, shooting some stuff. And it does definitely look dope. So I do want to check that out.
You
I
definitely
wanted
should.
to
I'd
talk
recommend it.
about yeah. I wanted to talk about your beginnings in acting. You said Annie. So stage play Annie, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, sir.
So remembering your first time on the stage, what was that like?
I would have to say it was fun. It was an experience. I don't know much about it anymore because I was younger when I did it.
Yeah.
But I'd have to say it was definitely a grateful experience, and I'm blessed to have done it. And getting to play Bert Healy was just amazing. Radio Man, and getting to do that kind of thing on stage was amazing. But I've always, as I got older, I knew that I wanted to do more than just play. So I wanted to be on screen,
Mm-hmm.
and so I got involved with Indie Memphis and other things, and it's just been great. I've written my own films. There were more like shorts, but
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done a documentary about my music, and I love acting, and so any experience chance I get, it's great. And someday, I hope to be a star, and if it doesn't happen, it's okay. But you can dream, and you can definitely make it happen if you really try.
Absolutely, man. I think you well on your way. You
The, I wa-
have
oh man, my
go
man, go
ahead.
ahead, bro.
No, I was
I
gonna
want
say
to ask you.
you have the body of work. You know what I'm saying? The acting credit, you've seen so many things. And I think a lot of people, we see things, and once we see them, especially like firsthand, it makes things feel more real and more possible. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah. Go ahead, Black Haven Man.
I want to ask you. So, being an actor, I know that has to do a lot with persistence. So I want to know, like how many times did it take? So, when it comes down to acting, I know a lot of times you probably won't get the role. Does that make you go harder, or does it kind of deter you a little bit to where you gotta get yourself back right to go back out there and try again?
I would have to say it makes me want to go harder. I mean, there are times, just like any other person that wants to be in the acting industry, there are times where it can be tough and feeling like maybe I won't ever go anywhere, but you just got to believe in yourself and know that you will and keep going, even if it's just, even if you're just starting off as a background like I am, and just keep going, just keep chasing your dreams, because one day you'll meet the right person that will, really take that chance on you and make you a star. So just keep going, keep networking, keep being you, keep being the best person and version of yourself, because in this world you never know what could happen to you.
Facts.
Man,
Facts.
that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's true.
Yeah,
Work
big
ethic and
facts.
That's
persistence.
true.
So you mentioned that you wrote some shorts yourself, some short films yourself. Tell us about one of them.
So to be honest, I can't remember what they are off the top of my head, but
Oh,
they're
sorry.
in my they're in my room. But I've written a lot. Actually, I can look one up right now. Let's see. I've written. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh
Oh,
no,
good.
take
I
your time.
did Tears Begin, which was a documentary that I made. That's a documentary based on the song that I made, When the Tears Began, and I've made so many others. Some that didn't look as good as I thought, but that's okay. In the business of movie making or anything, it's going to be okay. Sometimes what you thought was going to be the good shots may not be the good shots, and then you just got to go back and reshoot it until you find the right niche that will make that film look good. But
Yeah.
in the day, you got to make sure you're happy with it, because the audience is gonna, be happy or maybe not be happy with it. But at the end of the day, what do you think about it? Are you happy with the with the content that you distributed.
Big
Man,
gem. That
come
is a
on.
big gem.
Y'all notice something that he says he's been saying this whole interview?
Tis it, sir.
He says repeatedly that it's okay. It's going to be okay. Like
Yeah.
all the time. I like I'm gonna be quiet. Go, Joe.
I think it's one of them things. What's for you is for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as you put everything, in front of you and give it your all, you can't be upset with
True.
yourself.
Mm-mm.
So, bro,
'Cause there's-
every over and over he keeps saying it's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay if nobody likes it. It's okay if they do like it. I like
Guess
it.
what, Papa? It's okay. You're
It's
okay.
okay.
We're
I'm
okay.
great.
He's okay. She's
You
okay.
you you
It's
decent.
okay.
I'm great.
Okay
You
is
decent.
okay.
That's true.
Okay is
Okay.
You
why?
need to go get you a Lincoln from Lincoln of Memphis. That's why you're throwing out.
I
You need
need
a
that
car in your
aviator, man.
life.
I
Get a
need that
car in your
aviator.
life.
And it'll
You know
massage your
what I'm
bike.
saying?
And I want the
Hold on,
lady
wait.
to
Is that
say,
the
welcome,
aviator
on.
or the
That's the Navigator. You can also get the massaging seats in the Nautilus as well if it's the black label. But we also got aviators, in different trim levels. Reserves. We've got, the Navigator is the largest SUV, luxury SUV we have in our lineup, and then it's the Aviator, then the Nautilus, then Corsair, and which I call the Corsairs the baby Lincolns. But to me, we even have the different types of navigators. We have ones that that have the L on them, which is the long wheelbase, and which means you just have longer length and your cargo and everything in your navigators. And then you have the shorter wheelbase, and sometimes it can be hard to justify, which one is which. But it's okay. Sometimes on the sticker it will say L, which means a long wheelbase. Uh, but to me, my favorite is the black label version because you got heated vanilla massaging front seats, heated vanilla massaging second row, and I believe, and then you have a split tailgate, which is really cool. Which what that does is if you push a button on the top of the trunk, it will open up. But then you push the button on the bottom of the trunk, and it will go down. So it'd be like you can sit up there and have a cookout with your friends or neighbors or wife or girlfriend or fiance, and that's really cool.
maybe all
And
three.
yep, and also hands-free driving, Blue Cruise. So it could drive for you as long as you're facing the road. The camera uh, is going to be watching you to make sure you're not asleep. Otherwise, you got to drive back over. Uh,
Yeah.
and it has like the Navigator. When you open up the door, it has a thing that comes down for you to step into the vehicle to make it easier for you. Uh, and then you also have functions to be able to raise the brake pedal to where you for your convenience to you can be comfortable. Same with your adjustments of your seats, up, down, back, forward. You can adjust the steering wheel inside the screen. So for the new 25 model year, with it being redesigned, you have the light bar that goes across the front of the emblem and the tail lights. And you also have in the screen, you have everything from you can adjust, where you want your weather to be. You have YouTube, AM, FM, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, FM, AM radio. You also have different stuff like you can control anything you want from the steering wheel. You can adjust the mirrors from the steering wheel.
You
Him.
saying all that, but
He
you
want
want to
that
know what
job.
I heard?
Huh.
I
You
heard
right here.
heated seats. And I was sold
and the
in, but
and
I
you
was
added
sold that
everything.
massage.
But then you
boy,
added everything else. I was sold in heated
It said
seats.
it
You know what I
massage
Yep,
you
mean?
and
heated
then they
steering
start
wheel,
talking.
heated seats.
he,
Yep.
he said, yeah, it had you can the car drive for itself as long as you facing the road and the camera see you.
Camera in the
Wait, what?
cluster.
I could be sitting there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man.
You can't look off, bro. It's the camera watching your eyes. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
You know
saying?
reading.
what? You know what? You know what?
Yeah, so Joey, before we get out of here, man, can you give people just like a brief rundown of where they can find you and they can contact you for your business for detailing?
Sure thing. So I have an Instagram called Joey Show Cars. It's my Instagram page as well. I also have an Instagram called Real Joey Hopper Music, which is my personal Instagram. I've got a YouTube channel. Type in Joey Hopper and it should pop up. If not, you can type in some of the cars that I've driven, and that should help. Real Joe Hopper Music is my music channel, and then of course so that's what I mainly use, and I also have a Facebook, but I mainly use Instagram. So if y'all like to follow me on those social media platforms.
And
Joey, WWJD, Joey the
This man here.
D-Terrell, Juke and
this guy,
Joey, Juke and
Cut The Malarkey
Joey,
will be right back with the final word of the day,
Joey.
man. This man's stupid.
Juke and
Keep that same energy. Cut the Malarkey. We'll be right back on Bumpin 96.3.
That's been our show. We want to thank y'all for coming through, kicking with the game from 4 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go follow us on all social medias. That's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, all that good stuff. CutTheMalarkey.tv. That's CutTheMalarkey.tv. And YouTube. I almost forgot about YouTube. Man, we want to thank Juke and Joey
Thank
BA.
y'all.
Y'all know what the BA stand for. Want to thank you for coming through, kicking it with us, man. We really enjoyed you, Joey. And you're welcome
Same
back
here.
anytime. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
love that. Thank y'all.
And for the motivational word, we got our guest, Joey, man. What you got for the people?
So what I have to say is keep your head up, even even if the darkness is coming down on you, even if everything feels like it's not going to plan or not going to what you feel like it should be. Just keep being the best version of yourself. Keep believing in yourself, even if no one else does. And most importantly, believe in God, because He has a path for you that you may not even know yet. And believe in yourself too. And your happiness may not be other people's happiness, but as long as you believe, that you're a good person and you try to do right for this world, even it's okay to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but at the end of the day, just keep being the best of you. And people are gonna hate. That's just life. People are gonna hate, and they'll always find a reason to. But just keep being you. And I always got this. I always like to say, block out the haters, because haters gonna hate. And and so just keep being the happy best version of you, and and people will see that, and people will respect you as long as you're nice and you're genuine and you treat others the way they want to be treated. You're good. And yeah.
Joey said, put your hater blockers on. You hear me?
Yep.
Put your
Put
stomach
your hater
shades on.
blockers on. You hear me?
So
Man, we
your
want to
stomach
thank y'all
shades
for
on.
coming through. Man, kicking it with us, man. We'll be back next Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. Stay locked in.
Man, is this on?
Yes, bro.
Hey, Cut The Malarkey Radio on Bumpin 96.3 FM in Memphis. Bumpin963.com.
And make sure you follow CutTheMalarkey.tv everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Moco Space, Facebook, X, Black Planet, Musically, TikTok. Yeah.
Vine.
Move for the vine.
CutTheMalarkey.tv, baby.
Like, share, and comment. And subscribe.